But this year I'm back with another YouTube vlog. We're watching 5 urban legends YouTubers view to be real.
But let me tell you the story behind the clips first. It all started at a friend's party. He rented out a loft in an industrial part of town and held the party there.
By the way,
I partied a little too hard and decided to sleep on a couch that was in the loft. I woke up about 4 a.m. I tried to get back to sleep but couldn't, so I decided to leave. Although it was late, I decided to phone my girlfriend and ask her for a ride, as I didn't want to walk home. The area that we was in pretty much had only abandoned factories for miles. Being the kind girlfriend that she is, she came to pick me up. My phone died, so I waited by a window to watch out for her car. I felt like I was about to fall asleep when a crashing sound woke me up. It wasn't too loud, but it got my attention. I looked across the street where the sound came from and saw a large dumpster with a computer next to it, along with a monitor. My girlfriend finally arrived, and just before I got in the car, I remembered that my friend needed a new power supply for his computer, so I went over to the dumpster to see what I could salvage. The monitor was smashed and broken, but the tower had hardly any damage at all, so I put it in the trunk of the car. About a week passed, and I decided that before I opened the computer for parts, I might as well see if it still works. I hooked it up to my monitor, and voila, it worked. It ran Windows XP and looked like it was wiped clean. I searched a few keywords, then came across a file called Barbie.avi. I played the video. It was about an hour long of a woman sitting on a chair and talking to somebody off camera. There was static noise in the background, so it was difficult to make out what she was saying. I tried to clean up the audio using an editing software, but didn't have much luck. All I could really make out was that she was talking about her skin. The more questions that she was asked, it seemed that she was becoming bothered with the questions as if they were angering her. About 40 minutes in, she started to cry and could barely look at the camera. She stops talking, and the rest of the footage is of her crying. Towards the end, there was 2 minutes of extra footage. It was extremely shaky and showed a pair of legs walking along a train track. They then head into a forest and walks along a makeshift plywood road until the clip ends. I'm pretty sure I recognized the place. I done some research and found that the train tracks were pretty close by to me, so I decided to investigate. Crowbar in hand, I went to the train tracks. I followed the same path and came across the plywood. I followed it until I saw a decayed house and a shed. I was scared, but convinced myself to enter the house. There was hardly any furniture, but the furniture that was there seemed relatively new. The place was badly decayed. When I entered the bathroom, I noticed that the dust had been wiped off the mirror and that there was water on a plastic sheet on the bottom of the bathtub. Then I heard something behind me that sounded like a really loud moan. I pretty much leaped out the window and got the hell out of there. It might have just been water pipes, but why would there be running water in an abandoned home? It's been 2 months since, and I haven't gone back, nor do I plan to. Okay, well that was the story. Not too creepy, right? Well, here's some of the theories of the footage. There are 4 parts to the footage, but the only parts that have been uploaded are parts 1, 2, and 4. Towards the end of the footage, you can see that the woman only has one arm. Also, BIID is written, which refers to Body Integrity Identity Disorder. This is a disease which makes people want to remove a body part which they think doesn't belong anymore. This suggests that the woman might have been going to the decayed house to get her body parts removed. Since she kept complaining about her skin, was that the next thing to be removed? As you can easily pull off the arm of a Barbie doll, could this be why the file was titled Barbie? Another theory is that maybe she wanted to be the perfect woman much like Barbie, so she wanted to remove all her skin and replace it with melted plastic. Number 3. Carl Maynard. There isn't much information about this video, but it's believed to be a subliminal messaging video. Uploaded in 2008, the video contains a strange high-pitched cackling type of sound, which is accompanied by many other strange sounds. It also shows an array of different images, including flowers, babies, and clowns. It's believed that the video causes people to hear voices, become paranoid, and feel as if they're being watched.
If you guys want to check it out,
this is a section of the video, and
this
it's
is the
really
count.
quite creepy.
This is the video. Alright, yeah, it's pretty creepy. So I'm getting high. It's like a husky right there.
Edward Gillespie. This video was uploaded in April of 2008. The video shows a man with an eerie red tint overlay. He has a blank look on his face, but as the video goes on, he begins to grin. The video then shows a close-up of the man's face. His eyes begin to glow red and roll around. His face then becomes misshapen. In the background, strange demonic laughter can be heard, accompanied by the sound of bells. Then towards the end, a distorting strange sound can be heard. It's believed that the video is able to hypnotize the viewer. It's believed the original video was taken down by YouTube, but it's been re-uploaded. The account that uploaded the video was also suspended due to violation of community guidelines. It's believed the video makes people have the urge to rip their eyes out and also have the urge to commit suicide. It's believed it was taken down because it was reported that 150 plus people had taken their eyes out after watching the video, and that the YouTube moderator who reviewed the video also gouged their eyes out.
Then why am I watching it?
A loop of Mickey Mouse walking past 6 buildings. I've been able to trace it back to 2010. It's believed it's from a Mickey Mouse cartoon of the 1930s. It's a loop of Mickey Mouse walking past 6 buildings. Nothing strange about that, right? Well, the music in the background isn't your usual upbeat Disney music. It's a very creepy down-tempo piano tune. The screen then goes black for several minutes. Mickey then reappears, but the screen is quite distorted. Eerie screams begin to play in the background, and also, so does some mumbling. Towards the end of the video, a shot of Mickey's face appears, then it fades to a Russian text that translates to, "The sights of hell brings its viewer back in." It's believed that the video causes people to commit suicide. There is also a rumour that one of the very first people to watch it was a security guard, who after watching it, shot himself with his handgun.
Okay. Let's get off our mind off of that, because I do not want to rip my eyeballs out. And I've already tried to commit suicide, but I decided not to because I believe in God.
Yeah, most of you are going back to school. Whatever you do not attempt these pranks, as they may get you suspended or even worse. These students took these pranks a little bit too far, and they went horribly wrong. Number 5. Hot sauce prank. This prank occurred on May 14th, 2013 at Chicago's Highland Park High School. During the first lunch period, a student managed to sneak in hot sauce into the cafeteria and mix it in with the spaghetti sauce that they were serving that day. The hot sauce was called the Bomb. It's 60 times hotter than a jalapeno. The cafeteria staff were hospitalized after inhaling the fumes of the spicy sauce. They complained of coughing, wheezing, shortness of breath, and skin rashes. They were taken into hospital, but no serious injuries were reported. Fortunately, only one student was a victim of the sauce. Once they took the first bite and noticed the heat, they went to the staff and told them. The staff then removed the dish from the menu. The hot sauce reached 1,500,000 on the Scoville unit. This is almost the same amount of heat used in law enforcement and pepper spray. The prankster was charged as a juvenile on 5 counts of misdemeanor battery. The high school installed a security camera in the cafeteria to avoid future pranks. Number 4. Ladybug prank. This prank happened in May of 2015 at Chopticon High School in Maryland. 5 senior students of the school broke in at precisely 3:40 AM on Monday the 25th of May. They then released more than 72,000 ladybugs that they bought online. They had worn masks during the break-in. The alarm of the school was set off and alerted the sheriff's office. 3 students entered the school and released the bugs, while 2 waited in a car as getaway drivers. They managed to escape before the police arrived. Students at the school said that it was a mess, and that when you walked into the building, they covered the walls and the hallways. They were also flying around, and they were all in a pile in different areas of the building. The school managed the ladybugs by vacuuming them up. Bags upon bags full of ladybugs were put into the garbage. Teachers said that the disruption of the school was limited. 4 juveniles have been charged with burglary, property damage totaling $1,000, and disruption of school activities. One of the pranksters pleaded, saying, "Please let me walk. It was a harmless prank." Other students at the school didn't take the charges lightly. Most of them had a peaceful protest calling for the charges to be dropped. Number 3. Water balloon prank. This prank happened in May of 2015 at Gulf Coast High School in Collier County, Florida. A group of students filled up water balloons, then took them to the courtyard and threw them at unsuspecting students. One student that was hit didn't find the prank funny, and a brawl broke out. Several students began to fight. 2 sheriffs that worked at the school began to intervene and used pepper spray in an attempt to break up the fight. 4 students were arrested, and 21 students were treated for exposure to the pepper spray. The students that were arrested were all minors and were charged with affray and other misdemeanor charges. The school said that it was a senior prank gone horribly wrong. Number 2. Sex doll prank. This prank happened in June of 2011 at Rushville Consolidated High School in Indiana. On his last day of school, student Tayal Morton decided to play a little prank in the girls' bathroom. He put his hoodie on and latex gloves and made a stealthy entry into the girls' bathroom with a strange package. Some officials at the school saw his strange behaviour and thought he may have been trying to blow up the school by placing a bomb in the bathroom. They immediately called the police. A bomb squad arrived, evacuated the school, and then stormed into the bathroom. To their surprise, they found a sex doll in the box. The prank ended up costing the school $8,000. Tayal was arrested and was charged with a felony and was originally sentenced to 8 years in prison. After a lengthy battle, in 2013, the charges were dropped and Tayal was free to get on with his life. Number 1. Senior prank goes horribly wrong. This prank happened on April 30th, 2015 at Sequoia High School in Madisonville, Tennessee. A small group of students planned to play an innocent prank on the teachers and staff at school that involved some glitter, balloons and toilet paper. It ended up getting really out of hand when a large amount of students turned up. The smaller group entered the school at midnight. The larger group arrived at 1 a.m. The pranksters caused havoc. The school was covered in garbage, urine, live chickens, crickets, and even a dead possum. Students also tore art off the walls and covered the walls in baby oil, ketchup, and shaving foam. Students' lockers had also been broken into and looted. The prank had disastrous consequences. 100 students were banned from graduation. A sheriff was forced to step down as it was believed he was the person who let them in the building, and also the principal was suspended without pay. What's your favourite subject in school? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video,
That stuff gets scary.
Don't forget to subscribe to keep updated with our videos.
Anyway, guys, I only got a couple more minutes, but dead student prank on teacher's classroom.
Guys, I'm about to take a test right now, and my teacher's not here yet. He'll be here in 20 minutes, so we're gonna pull a prank on him real quick. Got the fake blood. We're gonna do the dead student prank, and yeah, get to it.
You're good at that.
He's gonna react to this.
Probably gonna turn out bad.
What you get for talking shit?
Both sides.
What the hell's going on? What's going on? Oh. What the hell's going on? What's going on? Oh, what the hell, man? What? Hey, wait, what's going on? What? Come back. you guys thinking about drugs?
Well, guys, I'm gonna go right here, stop it right here. I will see you guys. Actually, I have to turn the light off. Let's see if we can see the moon now. Alright, so. Where is it? Crap, I can't see the moon. It's supposed to be a lunar eclipse like I said, but apparently it's not. Anyway, guys, we're gonna watch one more. So, boner print, social experiment.